We're going to be performing Julius Caesar Act 4, Scene 3. I'm Amanda, and I'm going to be playing Brutus.
And I'm Sierra, and I'm going to be playing Cassius. That you have wrongly doth appear in this. You have condemned and noted Lucius Pella for taking bribes here of the Sardians, wherein my letters sprang on his side, because I knew the man was slighted off.
You wronged yourself to write in such a case.
In such a time as this, it is not meet that every nice offense should bear his comments.
Let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are condemned to have an itching palm, to sell and mark your offices for gold to undeservers.
I, an itching palm. You are, Brutus, that speaks this, or by the gods, this speech were all your last.
The name of Cassius honors this corruption, and chastisement doth therefore hide his head.
Chastisement?
Remember March? The Ides of March, remember? Did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake? What villain touched his body that did stab and not for justice? What shall one of us that struck the foremost man of all this world but for supporting robbers, shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes, and sell the mighty space of our large honors, for so much trash as may be grasped of us? I had rather be a dog and bathe the moon than such a Roman.
Brutus, bait not me. I'll endure it. You forget yourself. To hedge me in, I am a soldier. I, older in practice, abler than yourself to make conditions.
Go to, you are not Cassius.
I am.
I say you are not.
Urge me no more. I shall forget myself. Have mind your health. Tempt me no farther.
Away, slight man.
Is it possible?
Hear me, for I will speak. Must I give way and room to your rash choler? Shall I be frightened when a madman stares?
Oh, you gods, must I endure all of this?
All this? I mourn. Fret till your proud heart break. Go show your slaves how choleric you are and make your bondmen tremble. Must I budge? Must I observe you? Must I stand and crouch under your testy humor? By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen, though it do split you. For from this day forth I'll use you for my mirth, yea, for my laughter, when you are waspish.
Is it come to this?
You are a better soldier. Let it appear so. Make your vaunting true, and it shall please me well. For mine own part, I shall be glad to learn of noble men.
You wrong me. Every way. You wrong me, Brutus. I said an elder soldier, not better. Did I say better?
If you did, I care not.
When Caesar lived, he durst not thus have moved me.
Peace, peace. You durst not so have tempted him.
I durst not?
No.
What durst not tempt him?
For your life you durst not.
Do not presume too much upon my love. I may do that shall be sorry for.
You have done that you should be sorry for. There is no terror, Cassius, in your threats, for I am armed so strong in honesty that they pass by me as the idle wind, which I respect not. I did send to you for certain sums of gold which you denied me, for I can raise no money by vile means. By heaven, I had rather coin my heart and drop my blood for drachmas than to wring from the hard hands of peasants their vile trash by any indirection. I did send to you for gold to pay my legions, which you denied me. Was that done like Cassius? Should I have answered Caius Cassius so? When Marcus Brutus grows so covetous to lock such rascal counters from his friends, be ready, gods, with all your thunderbolts, dash him to pieces.
I denied you not.
You did.
I did not. He was but a fool that brought my answers back. Brutus hath arrived my heart. A friend should not bear his friend's infirmities, but Brutus makes mine greater than they are.
I do not till you practice them on me.
You love me not?
I do not like your faults.
A friend there I could never see such faults.
How flatterers would not, though they do appear as huge as high Olympus.
Come, Antony, come, young Octavius, revenge yourselves alone on Cassius, for Cassius is a weary of the world, hated by the ones he loves, braved by his brother, checked like a bondman, all his faults observed, set in a notebook, learned and conned by rots, to cast into my teeth, oh, I could weep, my spirits from my eyes, there is my dagger, and here is my naked breast within a heart, dearer than Pluto's mine, richer than gold. If that thou best a Roman, take it forth. I deny thee gold with my heart. Strike as thou didst at Caesar, for I know when thou didst hate him, then ever love Cassius.
Sheathe your dagger. Be angry when you will, shall have scope. Do what you will, dishonor shall be humor. O Cassius, you are yoked with a land that carries anger as the flint bears fire, who much enforced shows a hasty spark and straight is cold again.
Hath Cassius lived too much to be but mirth and laughter to his Brutus, when grief and blood ill-tempered vex him?
When I spoke that, I was ill-tempered too.
Do you confess so much? Give me your hands.
And my heart too.
Oh, Brutus.
What's the matter?
Have you not love enough to bear with me, when that rash humor which my mother gave me makes me forgetful?
Yes, Cassius. And from henceforth, when you are over earnest with your Brutus, they'll think your mother chides, and leave you so.
I did not think you could have been so angry.
Oh, Cassius, I'm sick of many griefs.
Of your philosophy make you no use, if you give place to accidental evils.
No man bears sorrow better. Portia is dead.
Portia?
She is dead.
How escaped I killing when I crossed you so? Oh, insupportable and touching loss, upon what sickness?
Impatient of my absence, and grief that young Octavius and Mark Antony have made themselves so strong. For with her death that tidings came. With this she fell distract, and her attendants, absent, swallowed fire.
And died so.
Even so.
Oh, you immortal gods!
Speak no more of her. Give me a bowl of wine. In this I bury all unkindness, Cassius.
My heart is thirsty for that noble pledge. Fill till the wine overs a cup. I cannot drink too much of Brutus's love.
Now, we sit close by this tavern here, and call in question our necessities.
Portia, art thou gone?
No more, I pray you. I have here received letters that young Octavius and Mark Antony come down upon us with a mighty power, bending their expedition toward Philippi. Mine speak of 70 senators that died by their prescriptions, Cicero being one.
Cicero one. I have as much of this art as you, but yet my nature could not bear it so.
Well, to our work alive. What do you think of marching to Philippi presently?
I do not think it good.
Your reason?
This it is. 'Tis better that the enemy seek us. So shall he waste his means, weary his soldiers, doing himself offense, whilst we, lying still, are full of rest, defense, and nimbleness.
Good reasons must the force give place the better. The people twixt Philippi and this ground do stand but in forced affection, for they have grudged us contribution. The enemy marching along by them shall make a fuller number up. Come on refreshed, new added and encouraged, from which advantage shall we cut him off. If at Philippi we do face him there, these people at our back.
Hear me, good brother.
Under your pardon. You must know, besides, that we have tried the utmost of our friends. Our legions are brim, full, cause is ripe. The enemy increaseth every day. We at the height are ready to decline. There is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. Omitted all the voyage of their life is bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea are we now afloat. We must take the current when it serves, or lose our ventures.
Then with your will go on, we'll along ourselves and meet them at Philippi.
The deep of night is crept upon our talk, and nature must obey necessity, which we will niggard with a little rest. There's no more to say.
No more? Good night. Early tomorrow we rise. Hence.
Good night, noble Cassius. Good night and good repose.
Oh, my dear brother, this was an ill beginning of the night. Never comes such division between our souls. Let it not, Brutus.
Everything is well.
Good night, my lord.
Good night, good brother.
Yay.